Good morning and welcome to your practice. I'm Dionne. Thank you so much for joining me here. I appreciate you. I hope this practice offers you some space to start your day in the best possible way. As with any yoga practice or anything in life, go at your own pace. Don't feel you need to force anything or look a certain way. Just let it be intuitive. I'll be here as a guide. You can take it or leave it. Above everything else, just take care of you, look after your body, listen to your body, and enjoy it, maybe. So here's a suggestion for some props you might want to grab. You might want to have a blanket. If you don't have a blanket, you can grab a duvet or like a sheet from the bed, something like that. Maybe some kind of strap. You can use a scarf or a belt. And if you've got a yoga block, you can have that handy, or just as good, books, cushions, a pillow from the sofa, whatever works. We're going to start with a really short meditation, and I like to sit on a block just to kind of give my hips some space, especially at the beginning of the day where I might feel a bit creaky. Just a side note, for meditation, you don't have to sit cross-legged. Don't let anyone tell you that you have to sit cross-legged. Just find any comfortable position. If you're feeling really tired and a bit run down, you might prefer to just lie down on your back. That's totally fine. If you're sitting or kneeling or upright, maybe you can gently close your eyes or just lower the gaze. Take a couple of breaths. Greet your day by greeting yourself. Just take a moment to check in and to notice how you're feeling. So perhaps you're aware of the kind of energy you have today. And without attaching anything to that, just appreciate that that's part of the practice. Observing, noticing, being compassionate with ourselves, giving ourselves the space to feel whatever we're feeling and to respond accordingly. So if you've woken up a bit grumpy, a bit tired, so just give yourself some space for that. That's okay. Maybe you can be a bit more gentle with your practice. If you're feeling a bit wired, a bit full of beans, maybe you've got some energy to burn and you want to be a bit more experimental. That's okay as well. This practice is for you to really tune in and listen, to just start the day as you mean to go on. And with that, just begin to pay attention to your breath. Whether you're breathing through your nose or your mouth, just notice the quality of your breath. Maybe you can deepen the breath or make it a bit more spacious. Breath smooth, steady, even, spacious. And then from here, just bring the palms towards the chest, chin to chest. If your eyes are closed, just start to peel the eyes open, looking towards your fingertips. Maybe that being symbolic of just really paying attention to yourself and what you need today. So from here, take your right fingertips down to the floor and then stretch the left arm up into the air so you're getting nice and long through the left side body. And I like to bend my elbow here and just catch my head with my hand and take a little side stretch. As much or as little feels good. Side stretches can be really nice in the morning. I'm just letting the weight of my head help open up through the left side body. You can experiment turning the head down, maybe turning the head up, and then use your left arm to help lift you all the way back up. And then over to the other side. Sorry, Winfrey. Coming up and over, making a little hammock for the head. Just noticing how it feels in the sides of the body. Sometimes we can be a little bit tighter on one side than on the other. It's pretty normal. And if you are quite tired, that's probably going to show up for you this morning. So let yourself stay really spacious with the breath. Even if you are tight and cranky, inhale, come back up to center. And then exhale, release the arms, come onto hands and knees. And spread out fingers and toes. Just changing position. We'll move through cat and cow. So you're going to start to press into your hands, rounding the spine. Hopefully this should feel nice after a few hours in bed. Opening up through the back body. And then the opposite, sinking the belly, the chest, lifting tailbone, chin. And let this be intuitive now, going at your own pace, at your own rhythm. You might take a few cycles of this movement of the spine. If you feel like adding an R&B music video grind, then feel free. You can start to take big circles with the rib cage. It's like opening the doors and windows of your home, your body. Just looking out for any sticky spots. And if you do come across stickiness, tightness, tight areas, restricted areas, instead of seeing that as a negative thing or an obstacle, see if you can instead create space around that and appreciation for what your body can do. And also maybe cultivate a little bit of respect for the messages your body's giving you. So respecting limitations, not pushing past them, but instead just finding space around those things and what it is to be human. Nice. From here, tuck the toes into down dog, hover the knees. Imagine you're squeezing something between your thighs, and then press the heels of the hands into the floor. Reach your bum all the way back up into the air, high as you can, as far back as you can. And if you are a bit tight, might feel good here just to bend the knees and then really reach with your bum, letting the head go. And maybe you can gaze towards your knees, spread out the fingers, spread out the toes. Maybe take the dog for a walk if you're feeling like moving around today. So bending one knee, straightening the other, seeing how that feels. And then from here, just going to slowly walk the feet towards your hands. So take your time here. My feet are hip width distance apart. As you inhale, lift the chest up. And then exhale, bend the knees quite deeply. Let the belly rest on the thighs. Grab the elbows. And then you're just going to hang forward here, tucking the chin. Spreading out the toes, press into the heels. And really ground through the base of your big toe on each foot. Base of the little toes. Inner and outer heel. Lovely. And then from here, release the elbows, hands to the floor. Walk back into down dog. So just take your time here. Find your way back. Just see how that feels. And if it's possible, reach the inner and outer heels towards the ground behind you. So just waking up the backs of the legs, but also hopefully the inner ankles, inner knees, inner thighs. Then bend the knees, look forwards, and then step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. You can take as many steps as you need to get there. Bring the back knee down to the floor. If you've got tender knees, you can always just pad up the knee, give yourself some luxury. It is morning. And then you can take hands to the floor or make fists with your hands if your wrists feel a bit tender. And then really press the right heel into the floor and stretch the chest forwards. So just a couple of breaths here. Nice. And then take it back, down dog. So not going to hang out too long in the poses. Just going to try and gently open up the body. When you're ready, bend knees. Left foot steps forward. It might step forward in 1 or 20 steps. That's okay. Do what you need to do. Back knee to the floor. Set yourself up. Press the front heel down. And then lift the chest forwards. So staying with your breath best as you can. Make your way back to down dog. So spread fingers and toes. Nice. We're going to do that again, but with an optional extra. So bend the knees, look forward, right foot steps to the outside of the right hand, left knee comes to the floor, with or without your blanket. I'm feeling okay in my knee. So I'm going to bring my knee to the floor and then the top of the left foot to the ground. Now press the top of that left foot into the floor as well as that front heel. And as an option, some of you may feel you can bring left forearm down to the floor, but keep that engagement through the right heel and then reach the chest forward. So if it's too much with that left elbow down, just stay on your hands. And then another optional extra is to bend that back knee and then reach your right hand back. Then grab the inside of the foot. Draw the heel towards your bum and then turn the chest forwards. Okay. So if it's too much to reach the hand to the foot, don't worry about it too much. You can always use some kind of strap. Playing percussion this morning. You can always use a strap here to have hold of the foot. The heel doesn't need to be close to your bum. So just do what feels accessible, what feels good for you. And then we'll release that back to down dog. Take your time. Take a breath in down dog. Just waking up slowly and gently. Other side, left foot steps forward, right knee to the floor. So remember your optional extras. Right, top of the right foot comes to the floor, press it down strongly. So really nice stretch on that right thigh. Press the front heel into the ground. Option to come down onto your right forearm or stay up on your hands. Maybe you take the bend in the knee, maybe not. Doesn't mean you're crap at yoga, it just means you're listening to your body, and that's always good. Turn the chest forwards. Nice. Couple of deep breaths here. Keep pressing that front heel into the floor. Soften the jaw. Soften the muscles around your eyes. Think space. And then release that back to down dog. Take a breath in down dog. So just a few hip openers to begin. This time we'll bring the right knee between the hands for pigeon pose. Top of the left foot to the floor, and then come onto your forearms. And then you're going to press your front shin into the ground, so it's quite an active pigeon. Notice if you're leaning more on one side than the other, see if you can balance that out. We're not staying for too long. Soft jaw, soft eyes, soft fingers. Nice, release that, take your time, back to down dog. And if down dog's feeling too much and you just want to come onto hands and knees, that's a-okay. Feel free to rest as much as you like. Other side, left knee comes forward, pigeon pose. Other side, set yourself up, come onto your forearms. Front shin presses into the floor. A couple of deep breaths here. Just notice the sensation in your body today. If it feels more spacious on one side than the other. Nice. Releasing that back to down dog. Breath in down dog. Whew. From down dog, slowly lift the right leg up into the air. Bend the knee and then lift the knee up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, step the right foot between your hands, back heel comes down to the floor, warrior two. Spread out the toes, four corners of the feet on the mat. Come on up. Here, good opportunity just to feel left side and right side of the body. Relaxing the shoulders, Nice, and then just feel the support underneath you. Just drop in. Not here for too long. Nice. Now really press into your front heel, straighten the front leg. We're going to transition into triangle pose. So start to really lean forward, strong through the feet, keep that connection, and then windmill the arms. Head can turn any direction. Personally, I like to look down. Really ground through the big toes here. Deep breath. Nice. And then bend the front knee, slide the right hand down, and then hands to the floor, down dog. Take a breath. Before we move on to the other side, left leg reaches up into the air, bend the knee, doggy peeing up a tree. Spread the toes on the left foot, and then step that left foot forward, ground the back heel, take your time, windmill up. Warrior two. So chest is turning to the right side of the room, front knee over front ankle, four corners of the feet grounded. Nice, just settle in this morning, let yourself land, and then press into the front foot, straighten the front leg, reach forward, and then windmill the arms. See if you can roll that right shoulder back. Neck is free and spacious. Breath also spacious, fluid, supportive. One more breath here. And then bend the front knees, slide the hand down the leg, and then into down dog. Take your time. Find a breath in down dog. Nice. Gently bring the knees to the floor. Sit back on your heels. All right. Time to get upside down. So if it's feeling most safe to be upside down in down dog, then take an inversion with down dog. If you have a practice of other kinds of inversions, headstand, handstand, whatever works, then you're going to take that. I'm feeling crazy. I'm going to take a handstand. Why not? Just do what feels most comfortable. So those of you going into down dog, get yourself set up, get in there. I'm going to use the wall just because, and then kick yourself up. Ooh. Finding your breath. Maybe you're working on balance, or maybe you're just working on feeling supported. Either is a-okay. Take one more full breath here, wherever you are. Down doggers, come down to your knees, find child's pose. Those of you upside down in handstand, you're going to take a forward fold. If you're in headstand, just come down to your knees, meet in child's pose. And when you're ready, make your way back. Down dog. Find your way there. Deep breath. Nice. Then bring the knees to the ground. Swing the legs around, come onto your back. Yeah. So lower yourself to the floor, bridge pose. Press into your feet and then roll the spine up. Maybe you can tuck your shoulders underneath you. That feels good. You can stay there. Those of you are like, I need more back bend. Then plug the hands into the floor. If you've got a regular wheel pose practice, go for it. So hug the knees in, hug the elbows in. Maybe come up to the top of the head or press up. Greet your day. Good morning. And whether you're in bridge pose or wheel pose, gently start to come back down. Take your time. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, hands to the belly. Gently close your eyes. Take a couple of breaths here. Settle in. And hands to your thighs, lift them together. Bring the knees up to the chest, hug yourself, especially if that's your first hug of the day. Arms by your sides. And then you can just let the knees drop over to the left for a twist. Take it easy. Back of the right shoulder heavy. And then inhale, bring the knees back up to center. Drop them over to the right as you exhale. So knees to the right, back of the left shoulder, grounding down. And then inhale, come back up to center. Feet to the floor. And then pick up the right foot, flex it. And then hook the right foot over the left thigh. You can stay there or pick up the foot. Stretch the left leg up into the air. Interlace fingers behind left thigh. Couple of breaths here. See if you can gently ease that right knee away from you, non-forcefully. Just feeling the low back spreading, regrounding, and then swapping sides. So option, keeping right foot on the floor, chilling, or maybe chilling with the right leg up in the air. Left knee eases away from you. Find the space, side body, hips, low back, back of shoulders. And then gently unravel, bring the knees back up to your chest. Nice. So if you've got time, it can be really nice just to spread out. Take a resting pose, shavasana on your back. Or if you prefer to come up and sit, if you're short on time especially, just find your way up. Again, if you want to, you can sit on some kind of height. Reground, feel the support underneath you. Feet, knees, hips, everything that's touching the floor, press down. See if you can find a bit of length through the spine, and then add to that, inhale, reach the arms up into the air, get even longer, even taller. Bring the palms together, exhale, draw the hands to the chest, relax the shoulders, look down towards your fingertips. Appreciate your body, appreciate the space that you can make for yourself, appreciate your day, this life, and make it a good one. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Well done. Have an excellent day. See you soon.